And this is what happened in jail. True story. First of all, this is Tato's Hardcore Media, or Tato Hardcore Bonita Todorosa Media. I'm on different platforms and stuff. I don't always use name and stuff like that. Usually anonymous or their name. Anyways, this is a true story from jail. Okay, and this is a time that this is my second time back because of probation violation. Where I had to leave a halfway house because of an argument that I had. And some guy wanted to fight me, and if I could go back to that house, you know, in that place, I was told to go back to jail. I said, hell no, I ain't going to that. Fuck you. Kind of thing. Because if I got into a fight with that guy, I'd be in prison today. Whether for better or for worse. So that's up to people's opinions. Uh, anyways, what happened, when I went back because of that, is there's this guy, and we're in pods in jail and everything, mixed race, all this stuff, and this one is like if you got health problems or whatever and stuff. This is a GP general population, which I was lucky. I was really lucky. Um, but anyways, this guy had some health issues. He was on the bottom floor, and he was on the bottom bunk. This guy, lady officer came in. She told the guy, "You have to get up and go." The guy was tired. He just gotten up, and the other guy that was supposed to take his bottom bunk for whatever reasons, he didn't like that, and there's almost an argument, not much of one, but it's like he wasn't getting a lot of time. She didn't like how slow he was going. This way happened, okay? This way happened. There wasn't an argument. It's about how slow he was going. She didn't like that. She told him to hurry up. And that's where he was like, wait a fucking second. This is where, like in jail, sometimes you have to, or prison or whatever, you gotta stand up for yourself to a certain extent. You have to, or else nobody respects you. Nobody, all right? So it's like, he wasn't really giving an argument, really. It's just like, wait a minute. It's just like, why can't somebody else? This is where you can say there's an argument. Anyways, she doesn't like some of the guys that what she does, this lady officer, what she's doing, she would take stuff out on the guys in our pod and another one. Because guys in GP or whatever else in our pod, they would stare at her through the looking glass, and they'd stare at her beautiful body. Then she'd come back and she'd take it on us. The other officers knew that. Okay? Anyways, this should piss everybody out. This is what corrupt officers do. If they don't like you, they will make up something sometimes. Not all the time, but sometimes. Anyways, from this, she gets pissed off. She says, you know what? I'm going to charge you with assault battery. With assault. Assault 2, assault 3. That's a loud charge. That could be up to 5 years. Or depending, depending on the judge, prosecutor. He did nothing. He didn't do shit. If anything, he needed more time to move his stuff. This bitch of an officer, even the other male officers, knew what she was doing was wrong. They knew it. They didn't say anything because they were afraid of her. Because she's being a bitch. She was really... And there's so much corruptiveness what officers do in these jails, prisons sometimes. This is why the police are so hated sometimes. Because truthfully, they should have body cams themselves and see what's going on and to report to a civilian agency or something. Uh, and it's just, I saw this happen even with food, where officers would charge somebody with something because they had extra food when they were supposed to give out extra food, or they deny food, they just take food away or whatever. And this is one reason why back on the streets, this stuff gets out. People are pissed, and the police are beating on people. It doesn't matter what color. It could be white. I've seen white guys get fucking beat. Nothing there that doesn't make the news whatsoever, because nobody gives a shit, you know. But it's like this is why there's so much police hate, and things really have to change and everything. It's because of stuff like this. Whether it's them using too much force, and how really the police is militarized now. It's a military, which it should. They should just have their normal stun thing, or guns or whatever. But it shouldn't be what it is today, where it's a military force, where they're doing more of what politicians want them to do, and obstructing the Constitution and anything. And how they're used with forced lockdowns and stuff like that. But this is why things do need to change. You know. Anyways, tell me what you think. Leave a comment, leave a like, subscribe. There's a lot of stories. I mean, a lot of how bad our justice system is. Take care.